right now is the moment that I know many Yankee fans have waited for. They have wanted Alex Rodriguez's number 13 to be retired in Monument Park. And for various reasons, the Yankees have decided not to do that. They are not interested in retiring a guy who really led them to their last World Series championship.
Yet.
Alex has expressed a desire to us that he wants that number retired. Mm-hmm. It would mean a lot to him. And so Sean Morash's big show decision was to do this, a show around A-Rod and retire his number. Here at the WFAN studios, we've got Yankee balloons everywhere. You can see this if you're watching on SNY. You'll see it soon later digitally all over the internet. We have a beautiful 13 balloon behind us. And then we have this big black cover, which I assume behind it holds that dream that Alex has, which is a retired number.
A dream that many of us have.
Many of you guys have it. So the MC of this event, as we retire his number, is Sean Morash and Tiki Barber. I will supply play-by-play once you guys retire the number. But the floor is yours, Sean, on this wonderful A-Rod day.
And just a message to everybody listening at home, maybe watching at home. The moment will be yours after this banner is raised. We want your phone calls at 877-337-6666, telling you what this moment means to you. And maybe just accompany it with your favorite A-Rod moment of all time. Okay, I think that's important here because this day is about you, the fans, as much as it is about Alex. And again, the theme, selflessness today. All right. I'll never forget where I was in February of 2004, 20 years ago, when I learned that Alex Rodriguez was coming to the New York Yankees and not the Boston Red Sox. On the couch, a portly 11th grader, seeing the bottom line, a little breaking news. What was that on TV? The Yankees are trading for Alex Rodriguez? You see, in 2004, the world was a simpler place. There was no Twitter. There were no group chats. It was a chance to gather your thoughts and be enthused without the constant cloud of negativity every news story seems to have today. I was pumped. I was fired up. A-Rod's coming to my Yankees, and he's moving positions out of respect for the captain, Derek Jeter. I quickly fell in love. His quirkiness, his edge, his towering home runs. The sight of him launching balls from right field to the catcher position were mesmerizing for all those that attended games in the Bronx pregame. But as quickly as I fell in love, I fell back out of love, as his presence became the poster child for all that was suddenly wrong in baseball. The Red Sox breaking their curse, a collapse that was unfathomable, Boston fans celebrating a World Series. But 05 pivoted me back. Despite being frustrated in his postseason play that year and the following in 06, the team was 10 down, beat up, and in 2007, we truly saw the greatness of A-Rod in a historic MVP season that gave the Yankees, or saved the Yankees, from being an embarrassment, 500 at the All-Star break, to a playoff team. He couldn't do it all, though, even with Jeter next to him. And in the offseason of 2009, it all came together. CeCe Sabathia, Mark Teixeira, and A.J. Burnett all came here for money first. But, of course, the real appeal was winning a championship in pinstripes. And they knew that was possible for their careers because the best player in baseball was here playing for the Yankees, Alex Rodriguez. 2009 was filled with cream pies, thrills, walk-off wins, and nostalgia. But we all knew that year would be all for nothing without winning a World Series, snapping a nearly decade-long drought in the Bronx without one. The Twins, Angels, and eventually that crap city of Philadelphia would all learn their fate at the hands of Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod is a freaking legend. He gave the Yankees their franchise record 18 RBI in that October, and he tied Bernie Williams for first all-time in home runs in a singular postseason. And we'll never forget Halloween night when A-Rod's homer into the camera well in Philadelphia told us all our curse of 9 years was over.
Oh, God.
The parade was the last one this city has seen for the sport of baseball, and we owe it all to A-Rod. It has been a long time coming now. 8 years after we gave him a standing ovation on a wet August night for the final time in 2016. He was not a perfect man, sure, but we are not a perfect city. And in life, who truly are the perfect men? He was perfectly New York and perfectly a champion. I thank you, Alex, on behalf of all Yankee fans. We miss you, we love you, and today we celebrate you. Nobody will ever wear the number 13 in the hallowed halls of WFAN from here until eternity. Happy A-Rod Day. Hit it, Tommy.
All right, Sean and Tiki have gotten up. They have gone to this drape. They both have their hands up. They are slowly pulling it down, and they've revealed it. A retired pinstriped 13. It says A-Rod Day, February 16th, 2024, Evan Tiki. But the biggest image is the retired 13. It is now hanging here at the WFAN studios. The Mike Francesa studios. I'm sure Mike would be very honored by this right now.
Thank you, Tiki.
Considering him and Alex had a great relationship. Sean and Tiki are now hugging.
That's called righting a wrong.
Because it took a lot of emotion pulling that drape down, and Sean's speech was actually very emotion-filled.
That was outstanding.
That was very well done, that speech.
Outstanding.
There were a few things that kind of annoyed me about it, but overall, it was a very nice
annoyance,
speech.
Troll. That was outstanding,
Did you
Sean.
just call me troll?
I did. That was amazing.
Sean is now posing for pictures with the retired 13.
He wrote that himself. That was fandom from his heart.
So the 13 is hanging behind us where we normally sit, and it's big, by the way. Like, it's massive. I mean, you can't miss it. And I guess this will hang here forever until it's ripped down by somebody, like the Mike Francesa studio name by no comment. It's a very good-looking banner. I got to hand it to Sean on this. I know this has annoyed a lot of people, some people, but he went all out. I mean, between the balloons and now this beautiful jersey that's hanging from the WFAN rafters, and that speech. Now, you got to be honest with me. We live in an AI world. Did you AI that speech? Was that a genuine, from like the bottom of your heart, speech that you wrote yourself?
So full disclosure, I don't know how to AI.